forgot how chill this opening is. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel if you're somebody who's been on the channel before. I'm the Comic Foil, and today we're going to be playing some CrossCode. Yeah, new Let's Play. This is the fourth of 4 winners of Steamcember. Did this win anything? No, I think this was the one that ended up being my pick, because it was really high in all 3 categories. Yeah, I guess you could call this the general popularity win. So yeah, I've been a little bit worried to start this one, actually, because of the Steamcember winners, this is the one that I, understand the least, and I'll talk about that a little bit more later, but for now, let's just start a new game. Okay, about difficulty and assist mode. CrossCode is designed with challenge in mind for both combat and puzzles, and we encourage every player to try the game with its intended difficulty. However, if those challenges end up making the game less enjoyable or even inaccessible for you, we provide options to tweak the difficulty through the Assists tab in the Options menu. Honestly, I, love that, way of design, where they're like, hey, this is our intention of how hard it should be, but that's up to you. Okay, so yeah, remember we start with a different character here. I know you can hear me. Where is he? Shizuka, I have to ask you to leave. So, you're keeping him here? What do you think you're doing? Time is running short. We don't have a choice. So you abduct a dying person and let him work until his last breath? Is that it? I'm going to talk some sense into him. Don't get in my way. Yeah, so I think she's, coming to find her brother or something like that. So, Shizuka, please don't do this. So, this game takes place in Cross Worlds, which is, an online world. Sort of an MMO. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further. Really? Okay, so left and press LB to dodge. RB, 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 RB. Alright, so hope you got your meat sandwiches ready, because we got some RBs. You'll have to do better than that. Yeah, so, I mean, this is an action game. It's a top-down action game. I, don't really know how to call the genre of game this is. You know this is what he wants as well. Sure, you'd like to think that. You won't listen. Yeah, so I think it's her brother we're saving. Cold-based? How very creative. And now we're fire-based, I think. Yeah. So this is, more powerful than we're gonna be when we actually start into the game proper. This is, a typical RPG thing to do to put you in control of a, weak to heat, how surprising. But to put you in control of a more powerful character for the very beginning, to give you an idea of what you're aspiring to be. Almost there. If you interrupt him, all of his hard work will be lost. Don't do this. So, it never should have happened in the first place. Okay, this is it. You don't know when to stop, do you? Just watch. Okay, I almost said retweet. What is wrong with me? Press and hold right trigger. And that's how I do my special. Ooh, and what a special it was. You can throw as many enemies at me as you like. The level threshold doesn't exactly work in your favor. Yeah, so I got this, doesn't seem like he's in there. Yeah, we got this kind of, Japanese pagoda-looking room here. And this is where he's been working. Satoshi! Sister. What do you think you're doing? You are in no condition to do this kind of work now. All you should do is rest. Why should I rest when I'm way beyond recovery? I need to finish this work. It's my final task. I told you about the agreement. I finish this and they will let you go. No, I don't want this. I gotta sneeze, right? Sorry, allergy season. Satoshi, stop it! It is done. Yeah, he really just fell over immediately after hitting save. No! Shizuka, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I got you involved in this. Just promise me that you'll get away. Please. Also, if there's a problem, can you just hit export again? Like if the power goes out or something? It's probably gonna take like 90 minutes. You know how Adobe Premiere is. The world needs to see my One Piece review. Yeah, so CrossCode. Yeah, I love the look and the vibe of this game. Yeah, now we're going to pick up with our real character, Lee. There you are. Initialization successful. Oh, is the speech synchronization malfunctioning? Apparently. Well, something just had to go wrong. But you understand me, correct? Okay, we will make it work somehow. You are probably confused about this situation, correct? Alright, let us take small steps. Do you remember VRPs? Virtual ricochet projectiles? Balls? She's like, oh yeah, I remember balls. Okay, you seem to remember. Carla, we're ready. Please initiate the training sequence. VRPs are your most essential tool and weapon. They're basically like balls. Your task is to hit all these robots with VRPs. So, give it a shot, or rather, a throw. Okay, so right to aim and RB to fire. There we go. Nice work. Well, just to be sure, let us repeat this exercise with an extended distance. Something particular about VRPs. They're not affected by gravity. Thus, no matter how far you throw, VRPs will not fall to the ground. Alright, so I got, like, infinite range on these things. That's great. Now, is it just, like, the filter going on here that's making it look a little, like, shaky? Or am I having, like, a performance issue with the PC? Very good. Okay, next let us enable the charge mode. Charge mode activated. You activate charged VRPs by aiming for a longer time. Let us practice right away. That's good, because if I'm having trouble aiming, it'll cause me to get a better shot. Charge mode allows for more for the throwing of larger VRPs. Those charged VRPs will ricochet off walls. That is the reason for the name, you see. Using charged VRPs, you can hit the target with the red circle. Easy enough, right? There we go. Okay, enough practice with VRPs. It is about time we put you down on your feet. Carla, we're done here. You can terminate the flotation sequence. Yeah, I remember Carla. Hey there, girl. Welcome to our cozy cargo hold. My name's Carla. Nice to meet you. You sure are a quiet one. Apparently there's an issue with her speech synchronization. She still understands us, though. No way! Is there a way to fix it? I don't know yet. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be able to understand each other somehow. Non-verbal communication, you know? Atta girl. Still, kinda would like to know your name. Sergey, can you help us out there? Right. Her name is Lee. I'm assuming it's pronounced Lee and not Leah. Lee? Well, ain't that sweet. Well then, Lee, ready to get up? We gotta get you ready for what's coming. Ball throwing and the like, you know? And I got just the thing prepared for you. Follow me. So, if you don't know, hey there, girl, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't step on my stuff like that. It's funny. Okay, yeah, we have a jump button so we can jump around. Yeah, if you don't know about Steamcember, if you're, like, new to the channel or only watch this video, Steamcember is where I play a bunch of games for 30 minutes apiece to, like, decide what I'm going to do Let's Plays of, so my only experience with this game is the first 30 minutes. So this I've played before, though it was several months ago. Just leave through the door when you're ready. But after this first episode, I'll be going in more or less completely blind of the game. Alright, let's get started. Your task is to reach the door at the other end of this room. And don't mind me, I'll just stick around and keep an eye on you. Well, I might give you some hints. If you ask nicely, you know. Okay, so I can jump, luckily. Oh yeah, never mind the visor. I just need this to see what you're doing. Not worry about it for now. We will explain it to you later on. Okay, so... yeah, that's a switch. I shoot the switches. And I can jump. What originally got me interested in CrossCode is a review by my friend Zafer on his YouTube channel. That's how I found out about this in the first place. Need a hint? No. Right then, go on. Okay, so that's too high up. Can I fire through the wall? Yeah, looks like it. Then... okay, balls destroy blocks. Yeah, but I recommend if you're interested in a pretty good review of this game, and that's, like, all I really know is that this game... I know my friend Zafer likes the story and likes the action, and that was, like, enough of a recommendation for me to try it. And after that, then, playing it for Steamcember, enough people gave that video attention that I was like, yeah, I'm in. Entering the next stage, more switches await. Okay, that takes a certain number of shots. Yeah, I like that they don't really... girl, you sure are natural with that ball thing. Carla, they're called verbs, not balls. Aw, come on, nobody calls them that anymore, you know? Unfortunately, yes. Alright, so... yeah, I need to get a good enough... I need to figure out how I want to bounce these. Oh, I can go up here. Sorry, I was getting kind of tunnel vision, I guess. Well done. Yeah, that was all. It's a small room. Ha, finally, this one's my favorite. Here you can go wild on these robot mice. Moving target practice. Have fun, girl. Yeah, so this is a isekai situation where I'm like... yeah, I believe Lee has been sent to this virtual world for whatever reason. I don't know if we'll ever get a reason why she was, but aside from that, yeah, I don't know what to expect from the story. I've heard before how there's DLC for this game, and how the DLC is kind of necessary. Apparently it's the DLC that actually finishes up the story. The game's kind of incomplete without playing that DLC. But, yeah, I'll definitely be playing that DLC as part of this Let's Play. Don't worry about that. Okay, there are mice in the boxes. Luckily, they're only robot mice, so it's okay to kill them. I hope they're not sentient robot mice. Welcome to the Rat's Fortress, standing unpenetrated for centuries. Apparently, somebody had a fun time putting this thing together. Alright, and up here. Yeah, so we got like a kind of top-down shooter RPG kind of deal, I guess. I know this is very, like, execution-oriented. Like, there's apparently a pretty high skill ceiling for this game. Whoa, slow down there, girl. Just a short warning. Here you'll meet your first real enemies, and by real, I mean those things will, in fact, attack you. Don't get me wrong, they're really easy, but still. If you do get beat down, your respawn point is right in this room. That means there's no real danger. Go ahead and kick some ass. Just a moment. Let me enable the dash module before we start the battle. Alright, so I got the dash activated. Dash is essential in battle, since it helps you to quickly dodge enemy attacks at any time. Right he is. Now, please enter to the right in order to proceed with the ass-kicking. Okay, LB to move while dash, though only up to 3 times in a row. You can dash at any time, even while aiming. Yeah, so And this is one thing that I've heard about, like, the skill ceiling, is that if you, like, do it right, you can actually have infinite dodges. Something about if you... Wait, a bit of advice. Hit them with charge balls to cancel their attacks. Alright. I like the sound design of this a lot, that, like, whim lets you know when you're charged. Or I guess it lets you know when you can fire again after a charge shot. But yeah, apparently there's a way, I think if you... yes, that was awesome, girls. Sergey, you weren't kidding. She's really got a knack for battling. Yeah, that sure takes me back. Yeah, do Sergey and Lee know each other? I don't know. Yeah, something with, like, with melee attacks, if you, like, put them in between your dashes, you can get more dashes. Hey, champ, get your adrenaline down again for a second. We gotta add a bit more edge to your arsenal. A sharp one, that is. I see that got your attention. Sergey, you finished? Yes, unlocking virtual proximity impact now. Melee activated. Great! With those close combat strikes, called VPI, you can quickly tear through several targets in your path at once. Only them close ones, of course. You got that? Sharp as a blade. Now, start by clearing that path for us, will ya? Okay, so... Oh, I could dash through those. Press RB without touching the right trigger to perform a close combat attack. Alternatively, you can press X. So I think it's like... Okay, no, it's not that way, but... I know there's 2, like, tricks that involve... One of them involves getting more dashes in a row, and another one involves, like, extending the length of your jump. Wait there for another sec. Yeah, I know. A second waited is an attack wasted. Still, you should know that your strikes have enough punch to interrupt some attacks. So you can just pummel your opponents without giving them a chance to strike back. Sounds like a plan, am I right? So, go get him. Okay, close in fast and whack him over the head, yeah. Nice move, didn't even see it coming. Standard DPI was not modeled after boxing. Shush, Smarty Pants. And another victory for our fearless gladiator Lee. Would you look at those cowards ganging up on you? But don't panic. Just keep moving fast and strike. Okay. Trying to, like, read her commentary, I'm definitely, like, not paying as much attention to the fight. I think I took a hit in there. Amazing work. Numbers sure can make a difference. And you just crossed the finish line. Congrats. Seriously, girl, that was quick. It's like you've never forgotten the basics at all. Oh my, you still look so puzzled about all this. I suppose it is about time we explain all the circumstances. You bet it is. But let's take a short break before that, okay? I still need to report to the captain. He wants to meet Lee as well. Good idea. Best not keep Jet waiting for too long. Come on, Lee. Right this way. Alright, in we go. Alright, up to the bridge. Oh yeah, Lee? Just a heads up, the captain's kinda grumpy, but don't worry about it. That's just the way he is. I remember the captain actually not being that grumpy when I talked to him here. Cap, I'm back with the report. I see. Go on. The initiation? A total cinch. Here's the avatar. Name's Lee. Hi. Hard to miss that, lass. Hope you didn't run into anything with those horns there. She just realized she has weird horns. Wait, don't tell me you didn't notice the horns till now, Lee. Anyway, make sure you clean up the mess you started down in the cargo hold soon. Yes, Captain. I hope Sergei is satisfied. Is he around? Yeah, just give me a sec to set up the headset. Hello there, Jet. My good man. It's been a long time. Indeed. You're still clinging to that jetpack, I see. I guess that's why he's called Jet, because he has a jetpack. You know, I'd never travel the sea without good old Betty. Anyway, I hope you two will be ready to travel on soon. Having a darn avatar on board is just calling for trouble. Of course, we will make this as brief as possible. Gee, Cap, what kind of welcome is that supposed to be? Besides, ain't we talking to Jet, former Verp dueling champ? You keep telling us all about your combat moves from the old days. So here I thought... Oh, sorry, that's still Carla. So here I thought maybe you'd want to give Lee a small combat lesson. You're telling me the wee lass is up for a battle? Oh, you bet she is. Right. Well, we'll see about that. Just talk to me later today. Sweet. Now then, you're dismissed. You can show the lass around the ship. But don't you stir up any trouble. Alright, Captain. Okay, I guess he was a little bit... like, not the most warm welcome. Come on, Lee. It's time for some fresh air. So I think the, like, horns are what denote me as an avatar, meaning that there is a human player playing the game, whereas everybody else is... well, you might call an NPC, but they are like real people. They're just programs that live here. Welcome aboard the MS Solar. Yeah, so this is like, you know, it's artificial intelligence, and all the programs here we're treating like real people. Quite the ship, huh? You know, the view here is nice, but you gotta see what's beyond the bow. We're currently steering towards Rhombus Square. That's something to look at. Actually, why not go to the bow and explain the situation to Lee there? Saying Rhombus Square will make it easier for her to understand, correct? Hey, good thinking, Sergei. Follow me, Lee. This way? Okay. Oh, I remember this room here, too. There she is, the Avatar. And she's a Spheromancer class. How awesome is that? Looks like you got your first fan, Lee. I love Lee's smug expression. Hey there, Carla. Good to see you. About all these strange boxes here. Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to clean them up. But right now, I have to take care of the Avatar, you know? I'll do it in a bit, okay? See you later. There she goes again. She said exactly the same thing yesterday. A Spheromancer. So awesome! Bow's this way. It's a bit of a walk, though. Just follow me. Alright. Carlo, what were all those destructible boxes doing in that room anyway? I was just practicing how to use those things, you know? Probably should have done that somewhere else. Now, girl, have a look at this. Yeah, it's pretty. Okay, where to start? How about, welcome to Crossworlds. One step at a time, Carla. Lee, do you remember the concept of an MMO? I'm gonna have him explain an MMO for me just for the fun of it. Well, MMO stands for Massively Multiplayer Online. It is a term for video games that support a large number of players simultaneously. Usually, all these players are connected to a virtual environment from all around the world. Now, Crossworlds is like an MMO, just with one striking difference. The world of this game is not virtual, it is real. All players are remotely connected to this world through special avatars. These avatars have a physical form and are tightly connected to all five senses of the player, and you, Lee, are currently logged into this game as well. Oh, me? No, I'm not a player. I just work here. In fact, you're the only avatar on this whole ship. That is correct. This cargo ship belongs to the maintenance staff of Crossworlds. The actual game takes place in the land you see over there, the playground. The reason you are here, Lee, is because you are not a regular player. You have lost your memory, and we are trying to recover it. You see, you You've been in this game before. Being logged into this game, there is a chance you might remember your past. And that is why we will try to get you into the real playground soon. Yeah, in fact, you'll be going to the glass palace of a city. You'll be going to that glass palace of a city over there. That's Rhombus Square. It's where all players start. Well, I guess this cleared up some things at least. Right? Alright then. I think this is a good time to split. I'm gonna go talk to the captain and try to set up that combat lesson for you. Meanwhile, you can have a look around the ship if you like. The crew knows about you. I guess you already noticed that, right? You can meet me and the captain later. Until then, just make sure not to fall into the water, girl. By the way, Lee, I had a closer look at those speech synchronization issues. Unfortunately, I do not think I will be able to fix them soon. However, I found a little workaround. I might be able to hard-code specific audio patterns into your speech module. That means you will be able to say certain words. That should help a bit, correct? So, let us try it out. So, new word embedded, hi. 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 It works! That should help you start some conversations with the crew here. It's a really funny, take on a silent protagonist that she's only got, one word embedded. Hi! Hello there. You must be a guest on this ship, right? Why? Don't be shy. We seamen may look rough, but we're easygoing folks, really. You want to know what we're doing here? I'm currently checking up on the solar panels here. These are our primary energy source, so they better work properly. Otherwise, our nice and shiny MS Solar won't budge a centimeter. Trust me, being stuck in the ocean too long is not something you want to experience. Huh, I suppose he did not even notice that you're an avatar. Well, the human experience is pretty convincing. The human appearance. Except for the hair color. So, all the people here consider themselves human, and me being a player avatar is the weird one. Dude, I know you're new around here, but really, you gotta be more relaxed about all this. What, just because I was too quick about cleaning duty? It wasn't really that much. Well, if you keep this up, people will notice. Are they still talking about cleaning duty, I guess. Okay. What's this guy have to say? Ah, look who's here. You must be the Avatar, right? Well then, welcome to the MS Solar. If you lean over the railing a bit, you might even see the name of the ship. There it is, the MS Solar. Boy, make sure you don't fall into the sea. I'm pretty sure avatars are bad at swimming. So, presumably, there's a real person somewhere controlling Lee, at a computer, or maybe it's a VR headset, or something like that, whatever the, how you play the game is today. Hi! Hey, can't you see I'm busy here? Wait, who are you? Oh, right, I remember now. You're that pseudo-robot thing. I love that they think of me as a robot. Oh, no offense. You see, I just recently had this discussion with a colleague. It was about avatars being the same as robots. And I have to insist they are not. Avatars are just some fragile, temporary collection of instant matter. Everybody knows real robots are made of metal, like these beauties here. So I just can't share the excitement of my colleagues about your presence. You're just an avatar, no true robot, see? Anyway, I have to take care of my babies here, so if you'll excuse me. I guess they're kind of like robots in that if I die, I'll respawn somewhere, and presumably these programs don't have that, these people don't have that same ability. Hi! Oh, Avatar incoming. I must say, I'm surprised. I expected the embodiment of some gamer kiddie's wildest dreams. Lots of beefcake and such. Yet here we have such a cute girl. No, that's another embodiment of a lot of players' desires. Too bad that doesn't really say anything about the player's actual appearance. Just like in the old days of MMOs, some things never change. Oh my, that's some extremely colorful hair you have there. I had heard that avatar designs tend to be flamboyant, but really? Those horns, too. You're not happy about them either, huh? Now I have to wonder who put those things on you. Yeah, did Sergey design her avatar? Hi. Sorry, I'm busy checking the containers here. Yeah, that guy doesn't want to talk to us. I guess we should go back inside, yeah. Probably the next thing is talking to the captain, and if there's that, like, combat lesson or whatever. Oh, Miss Avatar is back. Just checking my timer here. Okay. Hi. Whew, she talked to me! Gee, calm down there, fellow. Anyway, Carla just passed by us again. She told us that you could take care of all these boxes here. I mean, really, can you believe that woman? Now she's loading off her work on our guests. Well, she has a point. It's easy to destroy these boxes with your avatar weapons, right? Awesome. Please, I want to see that. Well, no pressure, you know. You are our guest after all, but you'd help us out a lot. So will you destroy the boxes for us? Yes! Show us the balls! Alright, there's 18 boxes to destroy. Woohoo, that's amazing! Well, it certainly works. Alright. Yeah, and I guess destructible boxes also just kind of like crumble into matter. These are metal coated, I see. I think that means they can only be open from one side. What's my jump button again? Oh, I don't think I have a real jump button, so I guess I need to... Yeah, I need to ricochet. And that opens my path there. Alright, and break these ones open here. Oh, is it that if I just run off something I jump? Yeah, okay. I was pressing the A button before, and I thought that was causing me to jump, but it wasn't. Okay. Alright, got that one. Luckily, I have a pretty long jump distance. All clear, truly amazing. I'm really surprised how quickly those balls were flying. What are you even talking about? I didn't see any balls. Only those boxes disappearing for whatever reason. Yeah, you need to wear these AR goggles to see them. The balls and their impact are all, like, virtual and stuff. I see. So that's why you've been wearing those goofy glasses all day. Goofy? You know nothing about style, lady. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, thanks a lot for the help. Yes! Thank you so much, Miss Avatar. It must be really weird, like imagine, because this is the real world to them, and I'm the outsider in it. Like, imagine if, you know, somebody just showed up at your place of business, but they were, like, playing a game. That's kind of like the neat take of this, I feel. Hi! Whoa, you spoke! Is your voice finally back? Hi. Wait, that ain't right. Her speech synchronization is still malfunctioning. It's just I just hard-coded the word hi into her speech module. That is all she can say for now. I'm currently working on adding more words. I see. It's a start, I suppose. Anyway, the Cap and I here have been planning out your combat training, girl. We're almost set and good to go, right? Aye, this is gonna be interesting. Well, I'm off to my cabin for some final preparations. I'll be done in no time, so just stick with the captain, okay? See you later. Hi, I'll be back on the bridge. You can talk to me when you're ready for the lesson. Make sure you're prepared. I'll be expecting your full attention. You two over there. Make sure you clean up the galley after you're done cooking, understood? Aye aye, Captain. It's not like we forgot since the last time you told us. Yeah, wasn't that yesterday? Do they have anything else to say to me? I guess not. Okay, so I automatically jump onto low ledges if I walk into them. Let's see what's on the next row of cabins. Ooh, what are you playing? You're playing some kind of JRPG. It looks very Final Fantasy-like. Can't talk. Must defeat respawning enemy. Oh, I thought they canceled this game. Dang it. Oh well. He seems pretty engaged with the game. We should just let him play. It's kind of funny that, like, the enemy is respawning and that's, like, the excuse for them, you know, just looping that animation. Hey there, Lee. You better not keep the captain waiting. Wait, Carla, is this your room? Sure is. Something wrong with it? How did you do it? Do what? This room. I did nothing. I could see that. I mean, how did Jet not see this room? Ah, I see. Well, you'll have to wait for another time to hear my secrets, I guess. Better go to the bridge. The Cap wants to show Lee some new tricks as soon as possible. What, you're not curious, Lee? Well, I guess we should go then. I notice, Sergey really doesn't, like... Sergey really doesn't use, like, contractions or anything. He, like, speaks very properly. I wonder if it's that, like, English is a second language for him. I mean, like, his name being Sergey, he might be Russian or Eastern European. Oh, you must be the Avatar the captain told us about. Hi. Well, feel free to check out the ship. It's just one of the smaller ships of the Solar class, but it does its job. So you checked out the room across the hall? Don't mind it. Normally every room has to be clean, but somehow she manages to get around Captain Jet's inspections. Do you have like a holodeck that makes it look clean? This is weird. How does Carla do it? I will find out. Someday. Yeah, either she has a way of distracting the captain from doing the inspections, or it's like a hologram. Go to the 4th floor of the bridge, and, yeah, so this is actually already just a teeny bit past where I ended my Steam-Sember episode, so I'm gonna end episode 1 here, meaning from this point forward, I'm pretty much completely blind. Literally, everything I know about this game is, like, hearsay, and I know there's a boss that looks like Sung Wukong, because I helped write that script for Oscar. So, yeah, come back and join me for more CrossCode. I'm the Comic Foil, and I'll see you later.